We are at DEFCON 1.
Hello, everybody. It's October 21st, and this is what we got. NASA quietly activates Planetary Defense Network for 3i Atlas without saying a word. There's more on this. So, in other words, NASA spoken.
NASA just created an international alert network for observing TR Atlas. It's
like an emergency.
It's like that, but wait a minute, wasn't it closed? We're waiting for the best images of Horizonte, which were captured by the HiRISE instrument, which is aboard the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. And what was the excuse for this not coming out? The excuse is that, look, we don't have the best images of 13 Atlas. We won't be able to see 13 Atlas. Sorry, guys, it's because NASA is closed, but there was this alert now. Wait a minute, just now.
Okay, so they put an alert on this. I put a link down below so you can follow it. So they activated. Remember, NASA's been, absorbed with the National Defense, National Intelligence, National Space Force. So it works for them. They don't have to provide anything. So they've done it for a reason. They can't keep this lid hidden too much longer. I mean, I still say over 85% of the people that have no clue what's happening upstairs and around the solar system and the universe and the signs that's popping up everywhere. We got signs. But before I continue, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you very much. You know who you are. Thank you. It meant a lot. We have this happening. And for the newcomers, my name is Vetfather. I've been doing this for 30 years. I have a description of myself right here and right here. Description is right there. There's a lot about me. 2 near-death experience, Panama, served. I had one in 1980 and 2019. After the second one, sometimes able to see one step beyond via visions and dreams. I bring 1% to the table. And if you want to contact me, there's the email right below, right here, right there. And if you want to help me out, with coffee, hot pocket, right here, you could help me out. And I thank you again for their support. It really meant a lot. You have no idea. God bless you. So let me do my job, finish the mission. There's so much I don't even know where to start. Honestly, I don't know where to start. I've been covering comets for over 30 years, like I said. And I'm also a father's rights, one of the originals, 40 years, 4 decades. Pro-family, pro-life, pro-God, pro. One of the original minorities. And right now the spirit of the Jezebels and the harlots and the Lilith have done their best to destroy me. I'm not a saint, but I definitely am not on the dark side. I do fall like everybody else. So let's get into this. Right now, we're going to go to the observer. We're going to go to stellarity. Okay, first we're going to take a look at 3i Atlas, where it's located. It's in Virgo. The sun's right here. The moon in Virgo also. And also we have Venus in the picture. We got Mars and Mercury in the scale of justice. But the comet that I want to cover today, since it's doing its close pass today, is Comet Lemmon. Like I said, there's so many comets. Normally I focus on one, the brightest, but since we got 7, so this is where Comet Lemmon is located by Booth constellation. Now, since I follow 12P, I want to just see, that's Palms Brooks Let's take a look. It's still in the it's in the eye of the wolf constellation, where the men star. I've done numerous videos on this. 12p 77 videos on the angel of death, and also Comet Wolf that came out of that constellation, out of the men star, and I've done videos on that, follow the journey on that. This comet means a lot to me personally, because one of the reasons, the day I had the court divorce hearing where my computer was tampered with, I couldn't use the Zoom. I used the Zoom, but the judge couldn't see me, and it was a very unjust situation that occurred. And Comet Wolf, the one that I was following, basically lost his head the same time, right afterwards. I have videos on that also, on the Comet Wolf. So it means a lot to me, the constellation and 12p, because it has a lot of messages. So let's take a look over here. The sun by the wheat, and up here we got Lemmon right here in this constellation, while he's holding the, what's this called? Darn it, sickle that cuts the wheat. And here's the Corona Borealis, the crown. It's right next to these three constellations that are very significant. So this is a constellation of words. I'm going straight to Virgo, and what caught my attention, I'm going to skip it. Okay, right here. I bring 1% to the table, folks, guaranteed. So this, try to decipher and see what sticks out. Now, some of these words, I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, so I'll just highlight it, and you could translate it yourself. Beneath both feet of Booth marks the maiden, who in her hands bears the ear of corn, Spica. Okay, so we got the connection between the Booth and Spica. Whether she be the daughter of who men say was of O, the father of the stars, Greek astro stars, or child of other sires, untroubled be her course. But another tale is current among men, how of old she dwelled on the earth and met men face to face, nor either the strain in olden times, the tribes of men and women, but with them took her seat, immortal though she was. In other words, she don't die. Her men call justice, but she assembling the elders, it might be in the marketplace, ever urging of them judgments kinder to the people. Not yet in that age had men knowledge of hateful strife, or duel in battle, but a simple life they lived. Must be the golden age. The golden age. Far from them was the cruel sea, and not yet from afar did ship bring their livelihood, but the oxen and the plow of justice herself, queen of the people, giver of things, just abundantly supplied their every need. Even so long as the earth still nourished the golden age, the golden race, she had her dwelling on earth. But with the silver race, only a little, and no longer with utter readiness did she mingle. For that she yearned for the ways of the men of old. Yet in that silver age was she still upon the earth. But from the echoing hills, even ties, she came alone. Nor to any man in gentle words. But when she had filled the great heights with gathering crowds, then would she, with the threat, rebuke those evil ways, and declared that never more at their prayers would she reveal her face to man. Behold, what matter of race the fathers of the golden age left behind them, far meaner than themselves. But thee will breed the Iron Age. Verity, wars and cruel bloodshed shall be upon men, and shall be laid down upon them. Even so, she sparks and shot the hills and left the people all gazing toward her still. But when they too were dead, and when more than they which went before, the race of the bronze was born, who were the first to forge the swords of highwaymen, and the first to eat of the fruit of the. Then very did justice loft that race of man and fly heavenward, and took up that abroad a door, where even now in the night the maiden is seen of men, established near to far seen. This was on the 3rd century BC. But what sticks out here, the way I see it, it's like a poem. In other words, she was like a mother figure type, but she was here once upon a time. So that's the connection with the Booth and Spica. And there was something here that stuck out right here. Justice. Because we have 2 planets in the scale of justice right now. So that connects. Now, I don't know, none of this makes sense, but this right here. Even so long as the earth still nourished the golden race. The golden age, reminding us of the golden age when they dwelled upon us. Justice. So there we have that. Constellation of Words. I just went into a trance. Like the Queen, the remote viewers did talk about the Queen is in the I don't want to say spaceship. The object is 3i. I mean, just imagine if you're the mother of the universe and you see your child being abused. The cries that went out all the way to heaven. And then God saying, well, it's time to reset. And then the Queen says, let me go down there. Maybe I could shake them up and send some emissaries testing. And if they fail the test and don't change their ways and stop this abuse among my children, and then we will permit, like the Bible says in the book of Revelation, chapter 12, chapter 17, verse 5, that will be the next step by fire. So I'll leave it right there. Let me stop right here. Now we have this happening tonight. So many.
Time in a year that we can see comets with tonight and tomorrow night. There will be 2 comets visible in the night sky without a telescope, and they'll be peaking in their brightness on the same day. And all of that will happen during a meteor shower and a new moon. So the sky will be extra dark with shooting stars and comets. And this is the first time in a year that we can see comets without equipment. Comet Lemmon is the brighter of the two comets, and it will be close to the horizon. You can find it by following the handle of the Big Dipper down to Arcturus. The comet will be about right here. It'll look like a fuzzy gray patch, but if you put your phone on long exposure, you might be able to see it even better. We're not going to see this comet again for over...
Yep, that's true. We're not going to see it. Now, this image here, as you can see, let me put the pointer out. See, this is what I used to do a lot with the other comets in the past. I always look for the compadres, and you can see a chunk right there, and a distortion, like a wave, like a boat wave. This is Comet Lemmon. Now, this is where the meteor showers are happening, right by Orion on the 21st right now. We'll head to the observatory in a little bit. But this, from Dan, here, you could again see some chunks breaking off. Looks kind of like Comet, in a way like Comet Hellbop. Bluish and reddish white. Now, looking at Michael Yeager, this was on the 20th. Again, we could see right here, like a square chunk. I think the compadres lost their cloak there for a second. Now, this one is on the 4th. You can see right there. Anomaly. Tail was like 12 degrees. Says right up there. Found the tail 12 degrees, which is around 27 million miles long. And then we got a distortion on the 9th, right back there. Yeah, we don't know if Lemmon and Swan are accompanied by the compadres. I will not be surprised if they are, just like Comet 12P and others. Comet Ison comes to mind. Current position of some of the comets. Right there we got Comet Swan in Aquila, and we have Lemmon in Booth. We have the Sun in Virgo and the Moon in Virgo. And the most searched comet is Comet Lemmon. We go there, and that's where it's located right now. And we're going to go see the 3D. Hopefully it doesn't give me any programmer. And when it leaves, right now the 21st, well, it's 22nd right now, just past midnight in Booth. And then it gets into the Serpent. After that, it'll be in the Serpent on the 28th, I imagine 29th, and Halloween also. And also we Swan also in the Ortesius by the snake. So let's take a quick 3D look and see where it is right now. Today's the UTC time, 22nd. Here's Earth right here, and that's where it's located, right there. Now if we punch in 3i Atlas right here, and now we look at it from Earth. That's where 3i Atlas is located at, right directly behind the sun. Now we punch in Comet Swan 2025 R2 Swan. That's where Swan's located. So we almost, like I said, on, let's see, on the 26th, that's when we have the alignment. Basically all three. The 12 o'clock, then we got Lemmon, and then we got Swan. I don't know if that means anything. It's just, and there's another comet. I think it was the other Atlas right here. So just bringing that up. And let's see where Halloween. The 29th, Halloween. That's where they will be located. I mean, we probably now have a shot to look at Atlas, because it's not, Earth is not direct, even though you're going to have the sun interference, but we have one of the spacecraft, stereo A, over here in this area right here. Come on. Stereo A be right here. Right there. For some reason, when I get on this site, it gives me problems. So that's what we have so far. I mean, there's been images coming out about the video I did yesterday it was 2 days now, about the eye, and also too more on that I need to report. Okay, right here from Bulgaria, the blind lady prophecy. Thank you again, everybody. A lot of comments. I really appreciate that. The more comments, the better. It helps the algorithm. But right here on the description, this is the Hopi prophecy, because I'm going by what Jesus said in the book of Revelation. Men's heart will basically drop dead by fear. There'll be tremendous fear. And this prop put it at the 8-minute mark right here. Okay, this is like a eye watching us. You know what? I'll play a little bit right here. See. Okay, while we can still see the twins. Okay, we got twins. And it could be the twins we're having right now, Swan and Lemmon. Basically, in the sky, we will still have time to change our pattern and change our ways. When we no longer see it in the sky, it will be a sign that we have little time left. Now let's skip the 18 months. The dates are off, but the message is not. The purifier will appear as a red kachina. Maybe that means it will appear red. Said maybe. It will remain almost in one place for a long time, like an eye watching us. So I just put that out there too. And so the message today is red alert from NASA. I mean, they're still not providing any images, data, none of them. Yeah, UAE, the Europeans, China, none of them. Just total blackout. Apparently putting that alert out. And there's another thing too. Diago reported today about more censorship. But I'll put that in another video. I'm going to do it raw. I'm going to edit some. And I'll try to figure out what thumbnail to throw out there. But I'm going to continue this. Sorry if I'm sound a little weak. It's because my pain on my teeth right here. My right side. Again, darn it. I'm going to see the doctor, see if I get some antibiotics or something. Try to see the doctor. So I apologize and thank you very much for that help. Please support the channel, and I'll come back like myself. Right now, I am struggling, pero todavía estoy aquí. I'm still here, and I want to bring this to complete the mission, and also to what I want to relay personally to my viewers. And another reason why, there was some questions I got, or I saw some of the comments. I'm surprised
From Bulgaria, the blind lady prophecy.
I'm surprised your channel doesn't get that many views. It's because of the thumbnail and the quality and communications difficulty handicap that I have. But there are days that I'm lit up like on fire. And another thing too, look at this right here where it says promote. Now, just to give you an idea, if I had the money, I would do it. Okay, this is to promote your video. How much? Okay, these are the countries that they will target: United States, Mexico, India, Australia, and Germany. Okay, and the next one. See, okay, yes, this promotion. No, I don't want to just put no. Okay, next. Look at that, $200. How much do you want to spend? And it only lasts about what? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, $13 per day. And this is the views, the estimate views. 11K to 35K estimate impression. This right here. And so you basically gotta pay that amount to get a lot of views, and I don't have it. I've been broken, and if it's not meant to be right now, so that's the reason why this channel, because I'm not able to put $200 for 2 weeks. Yes, it'll get a lot of views. Yes, it'll get a lot of people coming in, but I know to a lot of you, though, you probably I know the ex and the family, they spend that on dinner or more. Me, the little help the help that I got yesterday was enough to go to the grocery store and get some food. And I mean, in the old days, I could have got more, but the way things are now, I'm just grateful. I was surprised, and it energized me to continue, and I will continue, folks, because there are days when you feel weak, and there's some days you feel energetic. And right now, I'm weak, but I'm in pain at the same time. I mean, I had an amputation. I got this. I had my surgery on teeth, my eyes, this, that. I mean, diabetes out of control, this, that. So, excuse me for today. The vet father is cansado, but I'm not tired, but I'm not gonna stop. And my advice to the few that's seen this or made it this far is to prepare like if a hurricane was coming. And also too, I'm gonna want to start talking about spiritual preparation and what it's gonna feel like for those if things go south, and how to get protection to put on your door. Like some of you probably remember where a hurricane came and wiped out every single house except one was untouched, and you say, wow. And then they interview that one person. What did you do? Well, I put this in front of my door and I prayed for a shield and a protection bubble. So the storm came, wiped out everybody, and didn't even touch his house. Not even the front lawn. Not even the flower. I don't know about the flower. I'm probably exaggerating. I just don't know the house wasn't untouched, and we're gonna have to apply that when the angel of you never know comes roaming around, and we don't know. We won't even be here. We'll probably be home already with the Lord. But for those that just for insurance policy, It wouldn't hurt to put that out there, especially when all these sightings, all these compadres flying around. They could be bat compadres. I mean, they could be roaming around your backyard, knocking your house. I mean, you want a shield of protection, and also too, I wanna relay what it feels like when you die. I mean, when you have a near death. I mean, when your heart stops ticking, when you disattach, and what to prepare for on the other side, and the experience. I want to touch upon that also. And thank you very much. Again, God bless you. God bless you for the help. And for those that want to throw in, help me out, appreciate it. You'll be blessed. And for the chosen ones, shine like the lighthouse. I'm seeing a lot of activation, and it probably from that wave that came by. So this is Grandpa. Grandpa's still kicking. Grandpa's still fighting. I mean, he's not fighting like he wants to fight, because the Lord told me, vengeance will be mine. Just chill out. But Lord, what about this? What about the lawyer? What about that? What about this? What about that judge? What about that unjust thing? He said, vengeance will be mine. So I have my orders to stand down and let God Almighty take care. It's in God's hands. And those that did wicked will face the wrath of God and the compadres. Until next time. So just chill out, or relax, put a shield around you, pray. Things are going to go south more and more each day. And so I'll probably be back in a little bit. I got this energy drink I bought. I'm going to take drinking coffee and energy. I don't want to do that. Definitely it'll give me a heart attack. So let me come back, and hopefully I'll take some Tylenol or something, and just come back and do a video. But I had to put this video out. I know it's long. I'll try to edit it later. But love you all. Thank you very much.